See there from that stat, Brendon Todd, one of the straighter drivers of the golf ball. Just yesterday, his putter was a little flat on him. Didn't make as many putts as I would have expected Brendon to normally make. But if that thing gets hot, look out.
Let's go up. Here we go. Thanks.
There you go. A birdie at the first.
That's the start you're looking for.
Yeah, just 5 shots back now, Brendon Todd. And they're not necessarily in the middle. Brendon Todd now on the tee at 11. He has to play from the middle. And isn't going to do it here.
143 yards. Lip is a bit of an issue. Probably has to take maybe a sandwich, just try to hit as hard as he can, try to hit up the gap. And that is the one place you really don't want to miss it. A downwind doesn't help matters either.
Yeah, not much of a chance there at all.
Kind of big left to right break, and it's just a matter of the lie and how it's sitting there in that first cut. Sitting down just a little bit. Not how we wanted to follow it up. Little left to right. Pretty level in terms of speed. Minimize the damage.
As far as bogeys go, that was a good one there. I like to keep it simple. Like Brendon Todd there.
Carney's got 186, and very interesting. It's like almost dead calm right now. Should be a little bit back into the wind, but really calm here, so great opportunity to his back right hole location. Smart shot in the fat of the green. Did physically to get himself out of the slump, but mentally he accepted where he was. And I thought that was really helpful in overcoming the battle to get back to where he is this year, winning 2 times. And boy, you know what? He had a couple other 54-hole leads. This could have been a 4-win season pretty easily.
That was a pretty good read by you there, Colin. He just needed to tap it a little harder.
Back up the hill, a little more right to left, keeping his head down beautifully, staying in the stroke, and just needed a little more pace there for BT.
There's nothing worse than leaving it that close from a player's perspective.
And scream at you what shot shape you want to hit. Brendon Todd just hitting something less than driver. 320 yards through if you count all the downhill.
Yeah, that one in great shape there for Brendon, just down the left side of the fairway.
On the other side of the fairway, so a little bit different view, but still just that first top half of the flagstick straight downwind, just trying to land something in the middle of the green and kind of go up that slope. Kind of like that too. For a right-handed golfer, certainly the key is to keep that head down.
BT's really doing that, Mark.
You would expect this one to get close. Well, that sounded a little clunky, though.
North course at Olympia Fields playing to a par of 70 for these guys. And we just happen to have featured groups on both of the par 5s at the same time.
Oh, nicely done. Back-to-back birdies for Brendon Todd. So all of a sudden, he just sits 4 out of the lead.
At the top of the leaderboard, there are a lot of points. Ortiz needs a bunch of them. Brendon Todd doesn't. He's had a great season. He's going to play next week at East Lake. But you are playing for positioning. 17, staying here in Brendon Todd's approach.
Oh, that jumps in there.
And he thought it might have gone in. You heard him say it. That might have gone in. Obvious in the swing. I think that's where the concern will come up going forward.
And that ball for Brendon Todd hopped right off the putter face. And it took any momentum off. Bit surprised he tried to putt that with the way that ball sat down in that grass there.
How about Bryson only hitting one fairway yesterday?
The fact that he only shot, what did he shoot, 3
I
over?
think it was 3 over. And
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good.
Here's Todd now on the tee at 1.
Somewhere in the middle, the green will bend this ball to the left. That's Brendon Todd there, laying up at the first.
Go from defense to defense.
Left. I have no control over how the ball comes out of the stuff.
Back to 1, and Brendon Todd now for par. Boy, that 4th shot wasn't his best either.
No. It really just goes to show it's the beauty of these kinds of golf courses. You get just slightly out of position.
Back at 2, Todd.
See there, a little different line there for Brendon. One is perfect.
Tell you what, Brendon still carrying at 272.
Once again from the middle of the fairway for Brendon Todd. In location today, 19 on and 4 from the left. Yeah, we should see plenty of good shots in here today. One of those pin locations where you get almost just a little bit of a breather. And yet another good look here for Brendon Todd. Very makeable.
There you go.
With that putting stroke, no surprise to see another one finds the bottom of the hole for Brendon Todd.
Here's Brendon Todd at the 3rd with his 3rd.
Yeah, a sweeping putt here from his left to right as it comes down the hill. Brendon Todd, one of those players that putts with a little straighter arms, gets a little bit more of a pendulum motion with the shoulders.
Everywhere he goes, even with no fans and reduced media, there's a lot of attention on Colin Morikawa. Brendon Todd here at 4.
Yeah, back pin location here today, 24 on, 7 off the left. A lot of players will try and get this in from the right-hand side.
It's not going to help as much as they'd like.
As we head back to the 4th, lengthy birdie putt for Brendon Todd. Oh, how about that one? Just 3 back, and now he makes his way to the par 4 5th hole. On the tee with an iron.
This one was the 3rd toughest hole yesterday. BT just elected to go with an iron for position. One's perfect just down the right side of this. Oh, this front pin location today inviting, but that one just coming up just a touch short there for BT.
Looks like he's waiting for Brendon Todd. Well, he was looking at the ground there. I thought we were looking at a sprinkler head. The tie from off the front of the green here.
Yeah, just come up a little shy on that wedge shot to this front pin location and come up a little shy on the putt. You know, and really at this level, if you were 5 or 6 yards short of the bunker, it's not even a half a club for some of these guys. So it's like, it's not the difference between hitting a full one and not hitting a full one.
Yeah, so a disappointing bogey there after a good tee shot for Todd. Certainly led the points, FedEx Cup points list earlier this season after the 2 wins.
Almost 3 in a row. And that one's going to hang on the left side there, and that's actually going to be a very makeable putt from there for BT, Brendon Todd. You get a really good look here at Brendon Todd. Look at that line roll, end over end there. This tee shot should play a little bit in and from his left. He's going to try and put it right in between those 3 bunkers.
Pretty tough finish yesterday in the opening round, these last 3 holes.
This one is one pin that you do not want to attack. Looks a little bit more of a conservative play here, maybe just a touch short and left.
Smart play there.
For yet another birdie. Could this be number 7 on the day? That's a good effort.
Tough par 3, 215 yards. Front hole location. Ooh. Yeah, there's a ridge. Right about there that the ball should start working down and to the right.
Well, that's what Brendon thought.
Yeah, just got it started. Oh, boy, that was an awfully good putt there. I mean, that was just a fraction harder, and that ball goes in.
Yeah, it's a good call. Head to 9, Brendon Todd, fresh off the bogey at 8. We told you there's only been 1 birdie today on 8. It came from Hideki, and he missed the green. He chipped it in from back right.
I'm guessing Brendon Todd's hoping they're 90% air because he's kind of got to go right through that. Although he kept it down.
He did. Shot maker.
Nicely done.
He had 174, but that ball could have gotten up there. He had to do something special, and that was it.
Yeah, that's a big swinger for Brendon. I mean, this had to start about 10, 12 feet above the hole. Wow.
Really nice touch from Brendon Todd.